Love that stuff. Vincent from Nick and Famous Denim here with another fade review. We will be doing the Elephant 11S, the stretch version of our heavyweight series, the Elephant. For those of you who say stretch denim doesn't fade, I'd like to put in an argument with this video here. This is how it starts, right? Very dark indigo. And then, boom. What a beautiful fade. Before we get into it, I'd like to read a couple details. Oh, dropped the paper here. This was info given to us by Dale. Shout out to you from Whitehorse, Yukon. This was submitted in the Indigo Invitational Year 4. This was a top 20 placement. As you can see, look at that patina, man. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's read some stuff here. So, the start date of wear was January 1st, 2024. End date of wear was January 5th, 2025. Total 350 days. Amazing fade for really just a year. Typically, a lot of fade reviews we do take years. Some take a couple months, but this is one of the greatest fades we have. Location, Whitehorse, Yukon, Canada. A fellow Canadian. Much love. Bringing home a top 20 placement in the Indigo Invitational. The activities. So typically when you guys bring in fade reviews, we ask the activities you did in it or what the wear looked like for the jeans. And this is what was provided to us. Shoveling snow. Yukon gets a lot of snow. Snow blowers. So if you guys don't live in a cold climate, it's kind of just like, it just inhales the snow and blows it in a different direction. Riding fat bikes on the snow, snowshoeing, a lot of snow activities. Other activities include camping, general dad duties like building snowmen, snow forts with the kids, sledding with the kids, helping the kids with their shoes and snow suits. They wrote, seems I go down on my left knee now when doing that, which is why it's more faded than the right. When not dealing with snow or out with our two kids, the rest of my time is spent at my desk working. Crazy fades for working at a desk. Social media accounts you want to shout out is Yukon Selvedge. That's capital Y U K O N capital S E L V E D G E. Other notes. These had 11 washes, 35 wears between each wash. Details were the little triangle in the back pocket is from a fade patch they made out of veg tan leather, which was cut in the same shape of Yukon. Numerous repairs on the cuffs and crotch. So let's get into the fades. I'll show you what they meant by those last little bit of details. Yeah, so right here, we're gonna start with the back so we can get that fade. Oh my gosh. That really is quite a bit of repairs. So let's start at the top here. We have our, look at that patch, man. Look at that patina. Let's show a real side-by-side. I think this is a pair that's gonna need a lot of side-by-siding. So this is how it starts. This is a natural veg tan thick patch that we have here. This is how it ended. Really, this is smooth, supple, gentle. This is a little bit less rigid, I guess you could say. Very soft, but cracking a little bit in some of the parts. Could use a little bit of B-seal. Get your B-seal from us, guys. Yeah, so this happens from a couple washes. Darkened up as natural veg tan usually does. If we slide down, we can see what could be a phone, maybe a small wallet. We got the fading on the seam allowance here, which happens a lot with some of our pockets here. Then if we slide over a little bit, we have that triangle fade from the natural veg tan fade patch. That was there, so it'd have been like right here in the corner. We have some seam allowance fades. If we slide down a little bit, we got some fading from on the hamstrings, really, which is real cool. I'm a big fan of the leg fades. You guys know that. If we look in the crotch, looks like a lot of repairs here. Where the fabric came from, who knows? But seems to be a secure repair. I'm gonna flip it inside out so we can see a little bit what the work looks like. Oh wow, look at that. Even fading on the inside here. You can see, yeah, a couple layers of repairs going on. Stitched all the way around. real good. Got some more stitching here to save that inseam, more of like a reinforcement. If we slide down, we have some really nice honeycombs on the back of the knees here. Not the highest contrast, but still very quite high. I like it. We slide down, you guys know me, I'm all about the calf fades. We got the calf fades going on. Some big steppers on this gentleman here with the calves. They're busting out like that. This, we have the cracking going on. This happens when dirt gets stuck inside of the cuffs. So you can imagine they're cuffed up 1, 2 times here, and then all of the dirt gets trapped here, acts like kind of like sandpaper within the yarns, and kind of just like rubs, and then it breaks it. Below the cuff, which we actually don't see often, is a lot of the indigo has still stayed. Considering the amount of washes, it's impressive that this amount of indigo is still here. This is our grand drill pair, so you can see that kind of static look on the inside of the weft. When we slide down and flip it over, bang, bang, bang. Sorry, worry about that paper flying. Let's just drop it on the ground. Here we go. This is the front of the fades. Really a contest winner, in my opinion. This is quintessential, like, heavyweight fade here. You have your dark indigo on the right or left. I don't know how the camera flips. And then we have our regular here. So we can see here some really nice whiskering, very thick because of the fabric. With the thinner fabrics, you'll see a lot of little whiskers, like, or if the jeans are worn too tight. But if they're like sized correctly and you have some thicker fabric, you'll get these bigger whiskers. We can see in between the whiskers, some of the indigo was left behind. We have a little bit of a tear here, repaired here, just kind of stitched. Seems like it was by hand with a needle and some stitch, just going back and forth, closing that hole up. We have a little bit of like brassing on the embellishments here. We can see that it went from silver to a little bit of like that brass color, goldish, however you care to say it. The patch, or not the patch, the labels have been indigo-fied or indigoed, however you'd say that. We got some cool fading on the waistband here. So you can see there's actually just been a little bit of a wrinkle here. And that's got a little bit of fading on the back of the patch. Indigo on the tag, which is hilarious. And if you wear your jeans a lot, you'll know that sometimes the indigo will bleed from the outside all the way to the inside, which is, I hope you guys can see this. The weft has gone from that static gray, white, black that the Grand Gel is known for to being a little bit more indigo, which is real cool. But we'll go back down. Got those thigh fades. And as Dale had said, was kneeling more on the left knee, so we can see really that bigger patch compared to the left side here, or to the right side, excuse me. From always kneeling down, tying the kids' shoes, putting on the snowshoes, we have some of those kind of those whiskers, that whiskering on the knees, creeping around to those honeycombs that we saw before. We slide down. It looks a little bit like a stacking fade. This could be from washing, I'm not gonna lie. This could be a little stack fade from like when the shoes are like this, or when the shoes are here, and it's causing a little bit of a ripple effect. And then we get to see those repairs a little bit better on the cracking on the cuffs. So again, same thing, looks like a little bit of needle stitch. That's my finger. And it's just kind of going back and forth, trying to keep it together so when you put your pants on, it doesn't rip it every time. We got a little bit of roping on the inside of the hem here. There's that cool selvage. And we can even see fades with every fold that have been on the jeans. Here we go. So you can see where the cuffs were done. The indigo has left, right there. And then on that second area here, we got the fades again. And we can see that when flat, That's where some of the ripping is. We can see the repair a little bit more, tied off quite neatly. And then we can see that selvage outseam kind of just faded the same way. Got a little bit, really cracking all around. Got a little bit more here. And then we'll flip these bad boys inside out as well. Really a beautiful fade. If you ever showed me this fade, I'd be like, yeah, that's a winner. That's a winner in my book. We have a little bit more fading on this outseam here than the left leg. And then we got those lines coming up with those cuffs once again. Flip them all the right side out. Guys, what do we think? Tell me in the comments. I think this is really a beautiful fade, a competition fade, a winning fade. Really amazing. Thank you, Dale, for bringing these back into us. We appreciate it. If you guys have any other faded pairs in your arsenal of denim that you no longer wear, please send us an email. We can take them back and we can offer you 20% on seasonal items, 30% on core. It's going to be a coupon code given to you once the jeans are sent back to us and accepted for the fade review. This is the ending. Let me perch it up on my shoulder here. We got a good view of that, Vinny. Hell yeah. This is the beginning. Two very different jeans, but the same fabric. I'm gonna turn it around. Hopefully the jeans don't crumple too much. I'm Vincent with another fade review from the Naked and Famous Denim team. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that bell button so you can get notified for more fade reviews, more videos that we'll be releasing.